Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. More on them after the reaction.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is I, Andrew, and we are here for a Timothée Chalamet film. It's called Call Me By Your Name, which I have not heard of, but I have heard from you that it is fantastic. Even though you haven't seen it, so I don't know how you could tell me.
I love this movie already.
Yes, I know. But I'm going to call you by your name. Gianizio, my brother from another mother.
Andrizio.
Yes. But I mean, when I say I heard from you, that you've heard from other people that it's good.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Exactly.
This is a tremendous
Anyways,
piece.
let us know in the comment section, what did you think? Is it up there with your favorite Timothée Chalamet film? Did you like it as much as Wonka or Dune or any of the other great films that he's Interstellar, any of the other ones? But yeah, do all the YouTube things. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That way you can be notified whenever we drop a video like this. Also, special thanks to Prepper for all the hard work that they do. We know that I like to ramble on and on with references. Again, special thanks to them. Also, full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. It's where we call you super sexy. You join us on Patreon. You get to watch the whole thing with Gianizio and myself on this great ride of Timothée Chalamet's, and also...
That's right. And only Timothée Chalamet. He's the only person in the movie.
He's the only one.
Nobody else is starring
No
in this
Armie Hammer
movie.
in this film
Who
or anyone else.
even is that?
I don't know. Some rich dude.
Baking soda?
And also, too, Greg and John have many other exclusive shows and films that they react to on there as well. And like I said, you know me, I like to ramble on lots of references that don't make it here on the YouTube watch along, so you get to see all that. So definitely head on over there if you know what's good for you. John, do you have anything else you want to add on to this?
Nope.
Okay.
Call us by your names. We'll call you by our names. Let's watch the movie.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, Sony Pictures. They're on a hot streak right now.
That's right, man. Madam Web will be a classic.
One day. Okay, so clearly an Italian film, or takes place in Italy.
Wow. Cultural relevance
He's
already.
He's Italian.
Honors and awards at the age of 3. Whoa.
He's Italian. Oh, who's that?
Who's that?
I don't know. That I know. That person I know.
I'm excited to see this performance. It is, I feel like, key to a lot of people's love of the Chalamet.
I mean, I already have love for the Chalamet, but if this is the key to it, I'm excited to see it.
See, I like him, but I'm waiting to love him, man.
Okay.
I want to see what everyone else sees, Andrew. It's a lovely credit sequence. I do miss the art of the opening credits sequence.
For sure.
Tone setter.
I like the use of the piano, too.
The sculpting. This is art. Okay, based on a novel.
1983. I'd assume that's when the film takes place.
Ooh, directed by Luca Guadagnino.
Have you seen any of his other films?
0.
Oh.
This is my first.
So this
Him
is
and
where you-
Yorgos Lanthimos I have seen none of.
Summer 1983. There you go.
Let's go. Synthwave, here we come. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Timothée.
It's the whole film? Wow. I was not
Somewhere
expecting that.
in northern Italy. Somewhere on the other side of nowhere. It's funny, the film grain does look
80s.
authentically 80s.
Oh my goodness, you're bigger than your picture.
It's bigger on the inside.
Mrs. Perlman.
Annella.
Oliver, very nice to meet you. Thank you for having me in your home.
Yes, even from a high vantage point, he still looks extremely tall.
You must be exhausted.
What gave me away?
Oh, the dad. Or I assume that's a dad. I don't know.
Does the actor look familiar?
Yeah.
Oliver, Elio. How you doing? Nice to meet you, Elio. You must be exhausted.
What gave it away?
Everyone's going to make that joke to him.
You're very welcome here.
Si.
Our home is your home.
Mi casa su casa.
Yeah, it's Michael Stuhlbarg?
You know it's the 80s because they're smoking a cigarette in the house.
Sure. They smoke a cigarette everywhere. Oh. Careful. I would love if this just turned into a haunted house thriller.
Right? It's a survival film.
My room is now your room. I'll be next door.
Call me by your room.
We have to share the bathroom. It's my only way out.
Do not sleep on my bed with your shoes, filthy American. Damn, a Walkman.
Sony Walkman, no doubt.
Yeah, of course it had to be a Sony.
Hey, man, throughout time providing us with choice electronic media. You can actually write music. That's impressive. Or at least transcribe, maybe?
That's a nice alarm.
Giving out angel wings.
We're being called for dinner.
I'm reminded of our dear friend Tara Erickson right now.
Oh,
Ring that bell.
I understood that reference.
Ring the bell.
That makes sense. I'm going to have to send her that specific clip.
Yeah, everybody go give Tara some love.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a... Sorry if I offend some people, but it's such a pet peeve of mine, snores.
What are you implying, Andrew?
I'm just saying I love you, buddy.
Sorry.
I was just...
We're being called for dinner.
I'm probably gonna pass. Will you make an excuse for me to your mom now?
Cover for me, bro.
Just say I'm exhausted.
Yes.
This is your old room, huh? Thanks.
No problem, man. I built it myself.
Like that camera shot we stayed at the whole scene.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice of like when and how to move, when to leave it just locked off.
Yeah.
The perspective in the movements they choose. And God, this light too, geez.
Is he Jewish? I just saw a Jewish star. I could be wrong, but I thought I just saw a Jewish star necklace.
God, look at that painting above the doorway.
Ci penso io alla crostata.
The Pop-Tart.
You know, the founder of Pop-Tart just passed away, unfortunately.
Damn, rest
I
in
believe
peace.
96.
It seemed like it. How are
Old school Nesquik.
Damn, they nailed the aesthetics of the 80s. Jeez.
This looks amazing. I didn't take your seat, did I?
Oh, no.
That's the first thing I always say when I sit down. That's so funny.
Dude, you and Armie Hammer.
No, do not compare. I'm just saying that's the first thing I always say.
Is there a banking account? I'd
kindness
love to
thing.
start an account while I'm here.
Almanacid Foundation.
Sorry.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, well,
None of our residents has ever had a local bank account.
Oh.
Oh.
is this your orchard?
These are Anello's trees.
Oh, wow.
Pesca, ciliegie, albicocche.
God, I'd love to learn Italian.
Yeah, right. That's what I wanted to take in high school.
Oh, really?
Then I took Latin.
I took Spanish.
Have another egg.
Oh, that's cute.
Eh.
Well, if I have a second, I'm just gonna have a third and then a fourth, and then you're just gonna have to roll me out of here.
4 eggs every day for breakfast.
Delicious.
See?
Yeah.
I noticed.
Should I give him Anquiza's bike?
This is very slice of life so far, which I am enjoying.
I would imagine that they're really on location in Italy.
They gotta be.
Yeah.
This was filmed in Louisiana.
Yeah, right?
Or Canada.
It was filmed in Cleveland. Yeah, definitely on location. It's beautiful.
This is the volume, Andrew.
So what does one do around here?
Wait for the summer to end.
What do you do in the winter? Wait for summer to come?
Come here for Christmas and some other vacations.
Christmas, I thought
And Easter as
I thought
well.
you were Jewish.
Well, we are Jewish,
Hey!
American, Italian, French, somewhat atypical combination.
Yeah, so we got all the secularized holidays too.
Besides my family, you're probably the only other Jew to set foot in this town.
Oh.
I'm from a small town in New England. I know what it's like to be a
Hey,
Jew.
Roxy, represent.
Sure. Shouts out.
So what do you do around here?
Read books, transcribe music, swim at the river, go out at night. I don't know.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, man. Let's go do some hood rat shit in northern Italy.
Oops, sorry. Sorry.
It's nothing like the sound of an actual church bell.
All right, later.
Where's he going?
He's taking off. Man, he is planting his hooks in you. Yeah.
What is this?
These are the continuation of these archaeology department.
That great frame back there with Chalamet in the mirror.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I love the music with the piano. It's beautiful. Yeah.
And the multilinguals, too. It's cool that they're just kind of dipping in and out of languages.
Yeah.
The word apricot comes from the Arabic. It's like the words algebra, alchemy, alcohol. It derives from an Arabic noun combined with the Arabic article al before.
Whoa.
The origin of our Italian albicocca
Hey.
is albarcook.
Albuquerque.
Today in Israel and many Arab countries, the fruit's referred to by a totally different name.
I may have to disagree with you there, Professor.
Oh.
You're right in the case of most Latin words do find their origins in Greek words. However, in the case of apricot, it's a little bit more of a complicated journey.
Apricot, you know.
Tomato.
Latin word being precoquum or precoquere, so it's pre-cook or pre-ripen, as you know, to be precocious,
Extremely intelligent.
I need my notebook for this.
which then became berekoki, which is how the Arabs got al-barkuk.
It's
I got the big brain on
like,
Brad.
I've met my match intellectually.
Oh, she's enjoying this too.
It's courtesy of Philology 101.
Flying colors.
Wow.
That's great dialogue.
He's gonna go out back and burn an effigy of you.
Cool transition.
Interesting little beat on the end of that scene too.
It's about drink time. Let's go here.
It's drink o'clock somewhere.
Ciao, Romano.
Ciao Oliver.
Come stai?
Tutto bene.
Oh, you do know a little Italian.
Ciao, bello.
Hey.
Deve cominciare, per favore.
They gonna play for tickets to the Titanic?
Yep. I'm just like drinking in all of these different like ads and pieces of art on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
These all have to be authentic.
Okay,
Huh?
Is this our Top Gun scene?
That's right. Going to the danger zone.
Veramente meglio di quello dell'anno scorso. Ti ricordi?
How much better? Rank them.
Do you think Kylie Jenner saw this scene and went, "That's my guy. I gotta date him."
Elio, acqua.
Hey. Grab my jug, bro.
what's the matter? You all right?
Ooh.
Okay. Here, hold this. Trust me, I'm about to be a doctor. You just gotta relax a little bit.
I am relaxing.
Whoa.
Come here for a minute. Back me up here. Feel that. Right there?
Tense, stressed.
This is what happens when anyone touches me.
You should relax more.
God, man.
He didn't even notice I was touching him.
There's a unique vibe to just like whiling away the hours, especially in like the 80s, 90s. The dress, the patterns, the colors.
Oliver si ferma con noi o esce stasera?
Yeah, who knows?
Che movie star.
Oh! My man.
I have not shaved the mustache area in a long time.
Do it on camera right now
Right
for
now.
views, Andrew.
The last time I did that was before I saw Top Gun Maverick, as we were talking about Top Gun.
Sure.
Frizzante.
È in ritardo.
Thank you,
Sparkling
Thank you,
wine.
Rooster.
It is not actual champagne.
Non gli sembra ineducato come dice later? Arrogante.
Ooh.
I don't think he's arrogant.
Who came up with the word arrogant?
Yes.
Just watch. This is how he'll say goodbye to us when the time comes. With his later.
We'll have to put up with him for 6 long weeks, won't we, darling?
However will we get by?
Oh, toglierei I piatti di missero.
Certo, signor.
Huh.
Carlo?
Big empty space.
If anything, he was being considerate, gave you more space on the table.
Elio, play something.
Oh, piano?
Don't make me sing.
Perché non ti va? Perché non mi va?
I'm so impressed with Timothy right now.
He's spoiling everyone's fun.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if he knew any Italian beforehand or he had to learn for this. But I guess we'll look it up on the trivia facts after.
We should pause the movie and find out
Just let's
now.
stop right now.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn. Oh my God, he's so good.
You can actually, I mean, he
Damn.
at least learned that piece. Damn.
Yeah.
Big respect.
Wish we could have kept listening longer. That was really good. I wanted to hear him play the Interstellar theme.
Sure.
Would have been meta, but I would have liked it.
You haven't caught all the Easter eggs in this movie so far? Jeez.
I know. What am I good for? What am I supposed to do? That's what I'm here for. References and Easter eggs only.
You're here for cinema, my friend. Finally back from gallivanting.
Where were you? We were worried.
Shoe fly.
Just get a chopsticks and...
Oh my. Ooh. Feel like feel like
What are you doing?
Thinking about Kylie Jenner.
sure.
How come you're not with everyone else down by the river?
I have an allergy.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to live in a van.
Maybe we're the same one. Why don't you and I go swimming?
Hey.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh.
What is the significance of that fly bit?
I'll go get changed.
Okay.
Meet you downstairs.
I feel like the timing of what he was about to do with the fly thing is a symbol. I don't know. You never bring in flies for no reason. 'Twas a more liberated time. And a less liberated. You get what I mean. Interesting.
I have a feeling that Armie Hammer is going to inspire him to come up with some inspirational, incredible music.
Could be.
Going to tap into his spirituality.
Elio, what are you doing?
Thinking.
About what?
It's private.
You're not going to tell me?
I'm not going to tell you.
He's not going to tell me what he's thinking about.
Elio!
I guess I'll go hang out with your mom.
Yeah. I'll take all this over there. Just all the subtle little touches and the little looks and things.
Looks like Joel and Ellie just playing the guitar.
Sure. Again, if this turns into a surprise horror movie, I'll be down.
Thought you didn't like it.
Play it again, will you?
Play it, Sam.
Take me on.
Follow me.
Ooh. Where are we going? Ooh.
It's very convincing that it's really him playing.
I mean, yeah, I wonder if he actually just plays.
Either way, it's amazing.
That sounds different. Did you change it?
Well, I changed it a little bit.
I put some stank on it.
I just played it the way Liszt would have played it if he'd altered Bach's version.
Why don't you play it the way you would have done it?
Play what again?
The thing you played outside.
Oh, you want me to play the thing I played outside?
See, I like that way better because that's how he's playing it, not how someone else would have played it.
Yes. Good music face.
I can't believe you changed it again.
Oh, I changed it a little bit.
Yeah.
How did he do it?
The way Busoni would have played it if he'd...
Bach would have played Bach's
Bach never
version.
wrote it for the guitar. In fact, we're not even sure Bach wrote it.
Forget it.
How did he even notice the I couldn't even tell. Damn.
And just
really
so you can challenge him with music. Yeah, you got him on the hook now. I wonder how they worked this out.
It's young Bach. He dedicated it to his brother.
Nice cut. This almost feels like diary entries or something. It's like the way it's flipping through time, reliving like a certain moment, a certain slice of life, moving on. Oh.
I
was too harsh.
I thought he didn't like me.
Oh, here, please.
Yeah, he's leaving a mark on you.
Ciao.
Ciao. What's up?
C'è stato il fiume? Sì.
Wowie.
Aw.
Oh, don't mock the little guy. This does make you just want to go out to the Italian countryside and like just let life unfold around you.
Montebella era tutti frutti. That's from a classic from 1997, Money Talks. Thank you, Chris Tucker.
You sleeping?
It was.
Yeah, right.
Listen to this drivel. Tell me what you think.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, come closer.
This underlying hiddenness is constitutive of the way beings are, not only in relation to themselves, but also in relation to other entities. In other words, they do not construe hiddenness merely or primarily in terms of entities' relations to human beings.
My thoughts exactly.
Does that make any sense to you? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think it makes any sense to your dad either.
Maybe you did when you wrote it.
Let me have that again.
That might be the kindest thing anybody has said to me in months.
Kind?
Yep, kind.
Glad you construed that as kind.
Not bad.
I'm sure they told both the actors, like, you guys are going to be super tanned by the time filming ends.
Sure, yeah. Get your summer bod ready. It's interesting, too, because they have, so many of these, like, intellectual back and forth, conversations, and then he'll do something spontaneous or something, a little unruly.
Dude, I love all these Lacoste shirts.
You a big Polo fan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you want little Chalamet? Oh.
Damn.
It's okay, man. Be cool. You gotta be cool. Wait for your moment. Oh, that look, though.
God. Again,
I know what that feel must
they're
be.
really nailing the 80s aesthetics, though. And the look. Oh, yes. I love this song so much. Oh. God, why couldn't I be alive longer in the 80s? 2 years is not enough.
We'll get back there someday, Andrew.
One day. I think the first time I heard this song was in Wedding Singer.
It's nice with the focus. Yeah. How many dance floors have those shoes seen? How many hearts have you snuck into wearing those? It's definitely making me want to go out dancing.
I was going to say, we got to do this next time for when we do, what's it called?
Oh, get out there, boy.
When we do karaoke, we got to do the song.
Going. Whoa. It's an awfully long pause, my friend. Okay.
On se retrouve ici demain soir?
That water must be so cold. I mean, I've never been to Italy, but I can imagine. It must be cold lake.
I've always wanted to go authentically just swimming in a lake.
We almost had last night, Marcy and me.
God, the shot of the egg combined with that line.
That's a good conversation starter with Dad.
You know, it's better to have tried and failed, right?
All I had to do was find the courage to reach out and touch. She would have said yes.
Try again later.
Oh.
I just heard from the people in Sirmione. They say they've come up with something.
Fantastic.
Going there today. Would you like to come along?
Hey.
Yeah, would love to. Thank you.
Can I come too?
On the condition you remain silent.
I was waiting for that.
Silent as in he has too many opinions, or silent as in just not telling anybody what amazing thing you've dug up?
Well, nothing has been dug up. It's what has been brought up out of the water.
That actor does look really familiar, though.
Yeah, man, it's Michael Stuhlbarg from various things.
I gotta look him up afterwards.
Tu étais incroyable hier soir. Sur la piste.
Ouais, il danse bien.
Il danse bien. Il est beau aussi.
His Italian is fantastic. He's really good.
No, this is French.
Tu veux nous brancher ou quoi?
Non.
Or whatever languages he's speaking.
Yeah, they're jumping from like English to French to Italian here and there, whatever languages they happen to be discussing academically.
Ah, we.
Damn, dude. You waited till you were just right there.
Dad always sits up front with Anchise to navigate.
God.
Oh, he wants him to sit in back with him.
He putting on the James Dean with those shades right now.
She's more beautiful than she was last year. I saw her naked on a night swim once. Great body.
Trying to get me to like it.
What would be the harm in that?
No harm. I just typically like to go those things on my own, if you don't mind.
There's so much double speak between these two.
Just don't play at being a good host.
Ooh.
Oh.
Damn. Ouch, man. Someone's feeling a little wounded.
Oliver, come. Sit up front. Be my navigator.
What?
Dad, how dare you?
Dad!
Well, the dissension is whether it's named for a poem
Catullus, or for the man himself. Dr.
Whoa.
Look who's here.
I love that shot.
Yeah, very nice composition.
What have we discovered? It's the arm they were going to put on Edward Scissorhands.
Sure.
He could have played Edward Scissorhands. Didn't he play him in a commercial?
Or
A
something.
Super Bowl commercial, I think.
Hey, hey, hey.
Or his son, right?
Shake
his
on
son.
it.
That's what you just said, his son, right? Edward Jr. or whatever it was.
This statue was a gift from Count Leahy to his lover, Contralto Adelaide Malinova.
This is such a beautiful location. Oh, man. I want to go here.
The Emperor Hadrian had a pair dug up at Tivoli, but one of the more Philistine of the Farnese popes melted them down and had them recast as a particularly voluptuous Venus.
Of course he did. Jeez. Hello there.
Wow.
It's beautiful work.
This score, too, is...
And I like how, like, piano forward it is.
It's almost like Timothée Chalamet's character is playing the score.
Probably on
I wonder what the temperature of that water is. Because here on the West Coast, it's obviously... We have the Pacific Ocean. It's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Whoa. Gotta go. We're gonna go right now.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. Spared no expense on that line.
Come on, how about a drink to celebrate the day?
Okay, maybe just one.
All right, my man.
It always starts with one, John.
It starts with
One thing. I don't know why. Oh, is he supposed to meet her?
That's right. Come back here tomorrow night. Marcia, where are you?
Is she with another man?
I want to make a Jason movie in the Italian countryside.
Go to Italy, make a
Same
Jason
movie, different aesthetic entirely. Oh. Pillow cam.
Yeah.
The fly is back.
How did they cast the flies? Did they have an open casting call or?
They had an open window casting call. Show up and you got the part.
But how did they pay the flies?
Yeah, man, get that posture going. I bet he's playing piano more this summer than any summer before.
He's got to play the good host.
Oh.
What is that?
The amount of, like, someone's coming. Act natural. Yeah, what's he been doing in your room?
He's been defiling it.
Put him down.
Dude, you're not being a good host right now.
Yeah.
Oh, please walk in right now.
You got it bad, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Drink it in, boy.
Knuckle push-ups. Better to have tried and failed.
Yeah. Right back to the keys. Oh, nope, that's the score.
Oh, that's what that noise was. I thought other things were going on.
It's in German.
9. It's the only word I know.
I can't remember where we left off, but I think you'll like this one.
Ooh. Do we all as a family speak German?
A handsome young knight is madly in love with a princess,
I got the princess part.
and she too is in love with him, though she seems not to be entirely aware of it.
Ooh.
Despite the friendship, Freundschaft,
Freundschaft.
or perhaps because of that very friendship, the young knight finds himself so humbled and speechless that he's totally unable to bring up the subject of his love.
Any of this resonating with you, son?
Why does this feel familiar to me?
Is it better to speak or to die?
Yup.
It's like asking, is it better to be loved or feared?
I'll never have the courage to ask a question like that.
Yeah. You just gotta reach out.
My mom's been reading the 16th century French romance.
Yeah, about the knight that doesn't know whether to speak or die. So does he or doesn't he?
Better to speak, she said, but she's on her guard. She senses a trap somewhere.
Ooh, do you?
So does he speak?
No, he fudges.
Figures. He's French. I gotta go to town in a little bit and pick some things up.
Oh, I can go. I'm not doing anything today.
Sure.
Why don't we go together?
Right now?
How about it?
Because, of course, unless you have more important business going on.
That was a perfect imitation of him.
It's really fascinating, yeah, to watch the line between them. Like, in some ways, it's so clear how they feel, and yet some ways it seems like they're both still feeling each other out.
Yeah.
I was coming home the other day, and I scraped myself pretty badly.
Uh-oh.
And Kisei insisted on applying some sort of witch's brew.
Ooh.
Get a kiss on that thing just in case, though.
Thing looks wicked, gnarly.
Yeah.
Usually those ones look worse than they feel. It's the smaller ones that are like, that really hurt.
Hold this for a second, wait.
They have a very interesting relationship.
Yeah, he's always so in control.
Is he just gonna leave him sitting out there?
Casually, like, in control.
Oh. I thought he was just gonna be in there for a while.
Just needed a light.
Sure.
Did they say how old? Is it Elio? Is that his name? They say how old he was? 17?
I'm not 100%. Could be.
Well, if he's 17, I guess in 1983 it wasn't frowned upon to smoke a cigarette, right? At that age? I mean, it's 18. It's 18 today.
In different parts of the world, it's different anyway.
Yeah,
it
and
could
also
be 16. It could be
Yeah.
less. The smoking age in Italy is 3, Andrew.
Right.
I thought you didn't smoke.
I don't.
I'm just smoking right now.
So World War II, huh?
Oh, no, this is World War I. You have to be at least 80 years old to have known any of them.
Sure.
I never even heard of the Battle of Piave.
Battle of Piave was one of the most lethal battles in World War I.
Damn.
170,000 people died.
Ooh.
Is there anything you don't know?
Let's get back to entomology. We'll find out. Etymology.
I know nothing, Oliver.
I know nothing.
If you knew nothing, then how did you know that?
Well, you seem to know more than anybody else around here.
Well, if you only knew how little I know about the things that matter.
Sure.
That was a good line.
I feel that. Matters of the heart.
I like the distance right now and where the camera's stationed. Interesting perspective.
Good blocking.
You know what things?
Why are you telling me this?
Because I thought you should know. Because I wanted you to know.
Wanted to impress with some knowledge.
Because I wanted you to know.
That's such a relatable thing.
Yeah.
Regretting what you said right after you say it. Wow.
Woof. That's a nice
iconic.
like reveal almost.
Now they're coming together.
Because there's no one else.
Single shot too.
Ooh, we've literally crossed some sort of Rubicon.
And we didn't cut in any way there.
What I think you're saying?
Ooh. Ooh.
Don't go anywhere. Stay right here.
You know I'm not going anywhere.
Yep. Okay, I can see much more of the Chalamet hype based on this movie.
Oh, this performance is, I mean, from both of them, it's phenomenal.
There's somebody else in these scenes? No, I mean, the chemistry is good.
Whole thing. I'm not gonna have anything to work on this afternoon. This is gonna set me back a whole day. Damn it.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Just pretend you never did.
Or does that mean we're on speaking terms, but not really?
It means we can't talk about those kinds of things.
Ooh.
We need code. Vibe got so chilly.
Get in the countryside.
Like every frame of painting.
It's a great way to describe it for sure. Love these long takes too.
Yeah, there's a lot of really nice
It really
composition.
warms my heart.
And we get to watch them disappear on down the lane.
Old school filmmaking. I love it. Oh.
Come on.
The lake? Where are we?
Sounds like it.
A creek?
You can hear frogs.
This is my spot. It's all mine.
Ooh, jealous.
Come here to read. Can't tell you the number of books I've read here.
I would read a lot more books in a place like this.
Oh my God, it's freezing.
That was such a genuine reaction. Isn't that literally what I talked about like 3 different times when they went in the water? Like how cold that must be.
Refreshing, though.
This is how we build chemistry, throwing water and kicking water at each other.
Yeah, you're going to need some of those knots worked out in your shoulders, too.
I like the way you say things. I don't know why you're always putting yourself down, though.
Oh.
So you won't, I guess?
Yeah, I beat you to it, so you can't do it.
You're making things very difficult for me.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
How green the grass is.
What?
Yeah.
Everything.
Us, you mean?
Us, this.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
3 out of 5. Ooh. God.
Better now?
You tease. Yeah.
No. We should go.
Why?
I know myself, okay? And we've been good. We haven't done anything to be ashamed of, and that's a good thing. I want to be good.
Oh, do you? Oh, God.
Just don't.
Oh.
Ouch, man. Self-control.
Oh.
It's starting to get infected.
Stop on the pharmacist on the way back.
Excellent idea.
I wonder how they went about building.
There was definitely a build
the
up
prep
to that.
for this, like the intimacy they had to establish.
Annella, tu che cosa ne pensi? Un governo di bettinocrazzi con 5 partiti. Dimmelo tu.
Secondo me il compromesso storico.
Ma lo dici così?
Esatto, il
È una
compromesso storico.
tragedia.
Elio.
Oh my goodness.
I love people who do all the talking. Reminds me of me.
Yeah, what are you saying? You're both talking over each other.
E trasmettono il fantasma della libertà con continue interrogazioni. E la so, anch'io adoro.
Gotta get your cinema discourse in here too.
That's me at every conversation. It's all about cinema talk.
Always talk about Buñuel.
Oh.
Molto, molto, molto.
Oh, is he gonna wipe the blood, Armie Hammer or Oliver?
Allora
Oh.
faccio la pazza, faccio la pazza.
Oh,
Preferisco
oh, oh.
fare la pazza. Cosa succede?
Oh no. I hope he doesn't have. I hope he's just a regular nosebleed and there's not.
Nah, he's got tuberculosis. That's how this always goes in movies. What are those, chicken feet or something?
Oh no.
Ma quale mail? Ma di che cosa parli?
Non c'è più lotta politica.
I'll just see myself out.
You all right?
Sit for a second.
Huh. Strategic nosebleed.
Yeah, very strategic.
That wasn't my fault, right?
I'm a mess.
Aw.
Well, the kitchen table sure is.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Oh right.
My Bubby used to do this for us when we were sick. Trust me, it helps.
You getting pressure points or something?
Bubby is grandma, by the way.
Ah.
Being Jewish, I know something.
My mother says we are Jews of discretion.
That is my band name.
Oh, you're gonna fucking kill me if you do that.
Oh, I hope not.
Aw.
I hope that's not foreshadowing, please.
Oh, behave.
Oh.
Getting intimate. Mr. We Can't Do This is getting intimate.
Where's Elio?
He's inside. He had a bit of a nosebleed during lunch, so he's just resting.
I'll be back in a minute. Bye.
God.
Don't go anywhere.
One girl interested in Elio, one girl interested in him. Sorry, ladies.
If only they should go be with each other. Then everybody wins.
Everyone wins.
Je sais pas si je peux sortir parce que si ma mère le voit, elle s'inquiétera.
Tu crois?
No.
Fais chier.
Every man's dream right here.
She seems so cool from the couple of scenes we've had with her.
Olivier. Come on, Johnny, so say it.
Olivier.
There you go. Had to say it once. Oh, he's got a Jewish star necklace too.
Not so much discretion today.
Star of David necklace, excuse me.
Io esco stasera.
Due, da che l'ora che?
Ma di cosa? Ma di cosa? Quoi le merde, j'ai 17 ans.
Let the boy live.
So he is 17.
17.
There we go. I thought it said earlier in the film he was 17.
I guess it would make sense. I guess that's who you would tell a story like this about.
Tout le monde aime Oliver.
Je crois qu'il t'aime bien aussi, plus que toi.
More than you like yourself or more than you think he does?
C'est ton impression?
Non, c'est lui qui me l'a dit.
Il t'a dit ça quand?
Il y a un moment.
He told me with his body language. Yeah. Moms know.
They're very perceptive like that. Okay, so he wasn't wearing that necklace earlier in the film.
Mafalda, sai dove è Oliver?
Assomiglia a me.
When's Oliver coming back?
It's been 4 hours now since I've wandered through your place.
Oh, interesting choice.
Yeah. It's like the northern lights are like engulfing the camera.
Yeah, maybe they got a camera with like a kind of a leaky case, or just had someone like shining light into it or something.
Yeah, I can't think offhand where I've ever seen that before. It's cool. Oh almost like representative of what's the fog going through his mind right now. It's like chaos.
Oh, surely, yeah.
Where's Oliver?
I mean, not to sound like a cinema yuppie, but like when stuff is shot on film, unless they shot this digitally and filtered it, like this is just the tangibility, the grain.
You sound like a cinema yuppie.
That's me, man. Impossible to please, Andrew.
Appreciate your insight, Gianizio, as always. Play cool. I've been asleep all night.
Yeah, get that light.
We share the same bathroom.
Yeah, where you been? Been asking all over for you.
Is he gonna wake me? Please wake me.
Is this Sufjan Stevens or something? I have no idea what Sufjan Stevens actually sounds like, but I imagine it's this.
Let's put Soundhound on right now.
Yeah.
Darn.
Traitor.
Yeah.
How did we used to watch TVs like that?
You didn't know it could be any better.
Where do you find TVs like that? eBay.
Salut.
It's on.
Ouais, c'est moi. C'est Marcia?
Bah ouais, c'est moi. Tu m'as pas reconnu?
Ouais, désolé.
I do remember that when we'd call someone like, "Hey, is this it?" Oh, yeah. Oh, hey.
Is this you?
I could never tell from voices.
Merci.
Aww.
Oh, flirty.
Tu lis vraiment autant que ça? Enfin, je veux dire, moi aussi j'aime beaucoup lire, mais enfin, je le dis à personne.
Oh.
Les gens qui lisent
Love
sont
Italian
un petit peu
accents.
cachotiers. Ils cachent
Okay.
qui ils sont vraiment.
Tu caches qui tu es vraiment?
Non, pas avec toi.
Pas avec moi?
I don't like to read around you.
Well, then don't hide that cigarette. Let me have a puff.
Si, peut-être un petit peu.
Comment ça?
Are you interested or not?
Parce que je pense que tu peux me faire souffrir
Ooh.
et que je veux pas souffrir.
True that.
Oh,
no.
hey,
Oh,
hey, hey. Ooh. Are you thinking about me or Olivier?
He's pent up. I mean, he could also be bisexual. Like, there's a whole spectrum.
That's true. I was thinking that.
It's a lot broader of a world than just
better to have
the
tried.
American binary.
Can we pan down a little more this way?
Oh putain, je suis désolé.
Interesting. Oh no.
Désolé.
Oh no.
T'es fâché avec moi?
Are you mad? Oh. Don't worry. There are other ways, my friend. It's okay. Hang in there.
Ah putain, ça fait trop du bien.
Yes, it always does, my friend.
I do like the framing of the literal framing of a lot of these shots.
Can't stand thinking you hate me. Your silence is killing me. I'd sooner die than know you hate me.
Oh.
Way over the top.
Yeah. Not bad.
You know what you
Silence is
should write on
deafening.
there? Traitor!
Sure.
Do it in the Kylo Ren voice.
Did someone have a good night last night?
Insomma.
Aw.
I just play strip poker.
Several hundred color slides of our boxer and the others like him arrived yesterday from Berlin. We should start cataloging them.
Beautiful, aren't they?
You trying to keep this man busy?
But they're all so incredibly sensual.
Because these are more Hellenistic than 5th century Athenian. Most likely sculpted under the influence of Praxiteles.
I want a footnotes version of this movie so I can go look all these things up. Interesting.
He left him a note.
Oh.
I'll see you at midnight.
Yeah.
I'll see you at midnight.
Yeah.
Not a straight body in these statues. They're all curved, sometimes impossibly curved, and so nonchalant, hence their ageless.
That's the one they found, right?
I think the one they found was a little more rigid, but looks similar.
They have to be interpreted.
It's like, I can't wait till midnight.
It feels like, too, a lot of, like, I don't know, like, they must have built these statues into their prep.
I'd like you to wear that shirt they gave you for your birthday.
No.
Darling, they got it
sorry.
in Miami.
It's too big.
Come on, it will make you
ridiculous,
so
Mom.
happy.
You'll grow into it. Hit the gym.
Oliver?
Hey, what time you got?
It's 2.
It's midnight.
Is that too? What time you got? Remember, gotta play cool, man. But yeah, I bet they luxuriate in some of these interesting poses just when they're in moments. Like
and you could tell too the mom is picking up on things too.
Oh no.
And the girlfriend.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So many things I could do to you underwater.
Just to,
All right, babe, we got to make this quick. I got something to do at midnight. Jesus.
Jump scares, man. I'm telling you, if this becomes a horror movie.
I could have seen John pitching this to the studio as a horror film.
Hey, man, romantic horror is underrated.
It is. I agree. My favorite romantic horror film is Freddy vs. Jason. What, you got Laurie and Will?
Sure. Again, the poses, like...
It's okay, you got time. It's not midnight yet.
You just don't want to fall asleep and miss it.
Oh.
Again, like the amount of trust everyone on this set must have had to have built with each other.
Yeah. This is the first scene they shot.
Yep. Hey, sometimes it is.
Nice to meet you. Here we go.
And obviously, you guys will be seeing much of this on YouTube, of course.
Yeah, every frame.
Interesting. Yeah, man, like he's in blue, she's in yellow, Hammer left in green.
What do all these colors mean, Gianizio?
I don't know.
He just constantly looking at his watch.
Her hair. You got the hair, sister.
She was in the lake. That's what happens when you're in water.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got lake hair.
How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Good to see you.
Oh, I like these outfits. Or tuxes.
No, I have to go.
Sure.
Oui, oui.
Aw.
I can't put it on now. They've already met
Yes,
me. It'll
you
look
can.
like a put-up job.
No misbehaving tonight. No laughing. When I tell you to play, you'll play. You're too old not to accept people for who they are. The only person that reflects badly on is you. Is it because they're gay or because they're ridiculous?
Answer the question, boy.
Now, just get into this. You.
You. He's great. Like every time I see him and stuff, he's a really underrated actor.
I really got to look up his IMDb and see what else.
Men in Black 3 is all that's coming to my mind, but like he's in a bunch of
he
stuff.
was in Men in Black. He was the guy with the one who was guiding Will Smith into the time, right?
Yeah.
That's where I know him from. Thank you.
Yeah, you've probably seen him without the beard a lot.
Yeah, exactly. He was fully shaved in that. Thank you. Oh, God, it was like killing me. I'm like, where have I seen this guy? Might have seen him in other things, but it was definitely Men in Black 3.
Oh, hand.
Is he playing it the way he told him to play it?
He's going to start playing it triple time now. Well done, sir.
It's a magnifique.
Sorry, I'm so tired.
Thank you.
Right on cue.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget your watch. Don't forget to wind your watch.
I'm glad you came.
I'm glad you came.
I thought he said he wasn't going to be bad, John.
Oh.
I'm nervous.
Now we share the same room.
Call me by your room.
Like we've done with the place. It's nice.
God, yeah, and to have him in your like childhood bedroom where all your intimate memories and energies are.
You okay? Me okay?
Can I kiss you?
Yes, please.
Oh. Wowie. Really, really feel like the hot breath of intimacy, the brush of skin, all that stuff.
They really do a good job of building up to these moments.
Yeah, you did that on purpose, man. You knew what you were doing.
Shit.
You like the danger.
The danger zone.
That's right. Mav and Iceman over here.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're not going to get a nosebleed on me, are you?
I'm not gonna get
Interesting. And interesting too with like the way they're focusing. Off. Damned thing. Oh, I used to have one of those braided belts. Oh. Into the garden.
Transition to daytime.
Transition to the moment.
Yeah.
Again, like so many of these feel akin to those close-ups of statues and stuff, where you're studying the physical forms and the intimate entanglements.
Call me by your name and I'll call you by mine.
Hey, said the name of the movie. Yeah.
Ooh.
Elio. Oliver. Elio.
Oh, interesting.
Did we make noise?
Ha ha!
Nothing to worry about. I don't know. Mafalda always looks for signs.
No, she's not going to find any.
There was a day and age where you just wouldn't see that in a movie, or a movie that wasn't like, you know, relegated to only one kind of theater.
You give it to me when you go.
Oh,
it's a memento. See, it was Memento Productions, and now he gets to keep a memento.
There you go. Huh.
What's wrong?
Oh.
Let's go swimming.
Hey. You're going to start behaving more like you now. It's going to start dropping orders.
Oliver not in the water? Or, oh, again, there's that distance.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting choice.
My man's is a swimmer, and he was a boat racer in The Social Network.
Notice that he was swimming on the shallow main side.
Are you going to hold what happened last night against me?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that bruise is healing up nicely. It's good continuity.
It's interesting. It looked a little lesser in the scene before.
Oh, because I thought it was healing, John.
No, either way, it's healing. Just... Oof.
Let's pretend like nothing happened. I don't know you. You don't know me.
Oh, this body language, man.
Ugh. Oh.
Damn fly.
Really are a lot of flies in this film.
Like, I'm sure you would just have flies buzzing around in and out,
Of course,
windows
of
open.
course.
But
Yeah. I mean, that
again,
happens with us in the summertime here if you have the doors or windows open. So.
But yeah, it's...
And you're here in the
It's
country.
too pointed. It's too punctuated.
Elio, come here. Take your trunks off.
What trunk? Ooh.
Well, that's promising. You're in. Good.
Good.
What? How dare you tease me?
Oh, boy.
He's still into me.
Oh.
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, he's getting in there. He's getting under your skin now. So much for good. Damn. He is glowing up.
I feel like Mom knows something's up.
Well, she definitely knows.
I'm gonna go into town and pick up those type pages today, so maybe this afternoon would be a good time to...
Later.
I'll go into town with you.
Later.
We'll look him over later before you leave.
Okay, so later.
Later.
Laters gators. No, yeah, like, especially from what she was picking up before already, like, she definitely knows probably the whole trajectory of where we're at right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she knows. Moms ain't dumb.
You're not sick of me yet?
No, I just wanted to be with you.
Oh.
I'll go.
Sure.
Do you know how happy I am that we slept together?
Aw.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't want you to regret anything, and I hate the thought that maybe I may have messed you up. I don't want either of us to pay for this.
No, it's not like I'm gonna tell anyone. You're not gonna be like in any trouble. Are you happy I came here?
I'd kiss you if I could.
Aw.
Right to the apples again. Oh. Or no.
Apricots?
Those not apples?
Either apples or apricots, but I'm sure we'll be told in the comment section.
They're not crunchy. They must not be apples.
Son, you have a certain glow to you.
Tis a peach. Tis a peach, James.
I understood that reference. So many people think Tim Burton directed when in fact it was Henry Selick.
That keeps on happening.
I love that movie.
Too, having to like flip around the radio dial. I don't remember those days.
Is he pretending that's his lips?
Oh my. Oh, hello there.
American Pie, eat your heart out.
What's a symbolism?
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Interesting. Yes.
I wasn't off with that American Pie reference.
Yes, sirree. Maybe warm that thing up. Oh.
Is he gonna save that for Oliver?
I have a feeling it will find its way to him.
Well, we'll just tell your mom that that we ate it all.
I'm not laughing like
that's my Eugene Levy
in a
impersonation.
comedic way. It's just I'm getting a kick. It's effective. People misunderstand sometimes. What laughs from me mean what?
Oh, is he gonna have a bite of the peach? Why does it taste like peach?
It's
like it's all good. I like peach.
What did you do?
Yeah. No.
You've moved on to the plant kingdom already. What's next? Minerals? I suppose you've already given up animals. You know that's me.
Minerals, Marie.
I'm sick, aren't I?
I wish everybody was as sick as you.
Please don't do that.
You want to see something
Please
sick?
don't do that.
You want to see something sick?
Please don't do this. Hey, please don't do this.
Oh yeah.
Why are you doing this to me?
Why are you doing this to me?
Hurting me.
Then don't fight.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh. Yeah. What a tone shift.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I don't want you to go.
Oh.
God, we wasted so many days. Why didn't you give me a sign?
I did.
You didn't give me a sign.
I did.
When?
You remember when we were playing volleyball and I touched you?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
right.
telling
He
you,
did.
man,
He
like,
did.
all these little things.
And the way you reacted made me feel like I molested you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
She did react that way. It's true. That's a good point. He looked very uncomfortable when he touched him.
mile of empty space between one pillow and the other.
Left him a memento, the shirt that he first brought.
Sure.
For Oliver. From Elio.
Call me by your name.
Call me by your name.
Oh, that was a sweet one. Oh, he's wearing it.
Buddy.
T'as disparu pendant 3 jours.
Oh.
I had to work.
Ouais, mais...
Yeah, I don't know. I just, j'ai beaucoup à faire.
You know,
I was busy with a peach.
Stuff, man. Just got stuff.
I'm not you, girl.
Oh. Oh, buddy.
Oh. She said to him, remember she said to him, I don't want to get hurt. I feel bad.
Oliver has to go to Bergamo for a few days, research at the university, and he'll fly home from Lunata.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, but what about Elio?
Uh,
I mean, maybe it could be nice for the two of them to get away for a couple of days, no?
Mom knows.
What do you think? You know you've been our favorite student.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Professor.
Please come back soon.
Come back. I'm just going home to pack. I'm moving here.
You're welcome.
I mean, for real, though.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Of course.
Oliver. Come back.
It's been
Future parents-in-laws.
Yes.
I mean, they do love them.
Hey, you could research all the livelong day.
Call when you get there.
Oh, no. Sorry, babe.
Next lifetime.
Oh, poor.
What? Nothing. What? Nothing.
Oh. This lovely
It's a cool
trail.
POV shot.
This is like
This is the
the romantic
POV.
drama version of the Evil Dead shot.
I've never seen Evil Dead.
Wowie!
Do we got to add it to the list? I think
Yeah.
it is on our list, actually, but...
Let's put it on right after this,
yeah.
Andrew.
I know Ash is in that. That's all I know. And Sam Raimi.
Wow. Look at that.
And I would imagine the car that Uncle Ben drove is in one of those, if not all those films.
Oh.
Wow. Feel like that's where Lord of the Rings... they're not in New Zealand, but still the site is...
It's still absolutely
a magnificent, breathtaking
Yeah.
shot.
Wow.
Yeah, the locations are amazing. I just want to see Arnold at the top of that river just jumping up and going, oh, shit.
God, man. After a summer coming of age like this one, you'll just never ever be. Nothing will ever be this again.
Would you say, John, the more things change, the more they say the same?
Sure.
Oh, God.
This looks like a perfect window to make love in.
Wrestle. All right, let's wrestle.
Yeah.
Let's wrestle. All right, who's got the peach?
God.
This is adorable. They're drunk with happiness.
Now, he's in a Lacoste and he's in a polo. And again, they have hammer and green. Timothée is in a passionate magenta.
What's the symbolism here, Gianizio? Tell me. I want to know.
No, it's this way. Come on. You're missing.
The Papa John's in the cathedral
this
from Uncharted is over here.
Isn't this the song that was playing when they were at the dance earlier?
Oh, is it?
Because I said, have you seen Wedding Singer when this song came on?
this. You are. Un segundo, per favore. Un segundo.
Sure, you can take my woman.
Perfect little dance floor.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Is he okay?
Oh, he's probably had too much to drink.
Oh, I just thought maybe that something with that nosebleed is coming back.
Hope that's not a closed circulation fountain.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone, man.
See, I just thought they were drunk with happiness, but they're that too. Oh, I like how we're going out of focus here.
That's super soft focus. God, and this little like light streaks on the side. I've always wanted to stand nude in like a window balcony contemplating existence. Ooh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
It's like infrared, yeah?
Slow focus rack.
See the grain too?
Yeah.
It's so 80s style. All aboard the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
Is this it? Their goodbyes?
Oh no.
Aww. Aww. They had a summer to remember, a lifetime to remember. Worth the memories.
Oh. Oh.
You know, that was really sweet of the mother to
give him this.
Yeah. She knew. I mean, she knew. It was so sweet of her. She really cares deeply for her son and his happiness. And she's not selfish. I love that.
Oh, buddy.
That would have been the perfect song there, John.
Sure.
Got some Whitney Houston. I know it's not the right time period, but still. I know Bodyguard didn't come out till 9 years after, but still.
God. It's why, like, especially a moment like this where it's like you could still kind of see where he would be. It's like the moment is literally drifting out in front of you in time. Mere moments ago we were together. Like, oh.
Yeah. It's like a steak being smashed into your heart.
Summer romance.
Coming of age summer romance.
Oh, I love a good old classic rotary phone.
Écoute, un petit peu.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man.
I really love the mom so much.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the girl?
Is that your girl?
Ooh, I wonder how this conversation's going down.
How are you?
No.
Good.
Are you sure?
Que tu m'as acheté? Les poèmes, ils sont très très beaux, hein. Anthony Pozzi.
Oh.
Je suis désolée, pardon, que tu sois triste. Je te dis ça parce que je voulais dire que je t'en veux pas du tout.
So sweet.
I get it,
So
man.
understanding.
Je t'aime, Elio. On reste amis?
Damn.
Oh.
You are a real one, Marcia.
Yeah.
Aww. Oh no. Oh no. Returned all that empty space.
Yeah.
The energy still lingers.
So, welcome home.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oliver enjoyed the trip?
Yeah, I think he did.
You two had a nice friendship. You're too smart not to know how rare, how special what you two had was.
Sure enough.
Oliver was Oliver.
Parce que c'était lui. Parce que c'était moi.
Oliver may be very intelligent, but
He was more than intelligent.
He was a hunk.
What you two had everything and nothing to do with intelligence. He was good.
True.
You were both lucky to have found each other because you too are good.
Oh, Dad.
I think he was better than me. I think he was better than me.
I'm sure he'd say the same thing about you.
He'd say the same.
Oh.
Nature has cunning ways of finding our weakest spot.
Yeah.
Just remember I'm here. Right now, you may not want to feel anything.
Huh.
Maybe you never wanted to feel anything. And maybe it's not to me you want to speak about these things, but feel something you obviously did.
Yeah.
Look, you had a beautiful friendship, maybe more than a friendship, and I envy you.
Aww. Oh.
My place, most parents would hope the whole thing goes away, pray their sons land on their feet, but...
Oh, Dad.
I am not such a parent. We rip out so much of ourselves to be cured of things faster that we go bankrupt by the age of 30.
Wow.
And have less to offer each time we start with someone new.
Oh, wow.
But to make yourself feel nothing so as not to feel anything, what a waste.
What a waste indeed.
Have I spoken out of turn? And I'll say one more thing.
Yeah.
It'll clear the air. I may have come close, but I never had what you two have. Something always held me back.
Yeah.
How you live your life is your business. Just remember, our hearts and our bodies are given to us only once. And before you know it, your heart's worn out. And as for your body, there comes a point when no one looks at it.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Much less wants to come near it. Right now, there's sorrow, pain. Don't kill it. And with it, the joy you felt.
Oh, buddy.
Does Mom know? I don't think she does.
You, man. MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great scene between them.
That was so beautiful.
That was gorgeous. Wow.
Oh, winter. That was such a beautiful scene.
Spend the whole time waiting for summer.
I didn't know he was capable of that acting. He was pretty, I mean, from what I remember, he was pretty, I mean, again, I've only seen one performance with Men in Black 3, and I liked him in that, but
No,
the
he's
script
great.
only called him to be pretty one note in this, but that was...
No,
that
he was just a totally different. He was way more whimsical.
Of
in
course,
that
yeah,
movie,
yeah, of
whereas
course,
here,
but
yeah.
that was some amazing acting right there.
Look at that hair. Look at that shirt.
It really looks like a painting out whenever you look outside now.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Is it Olive? Olive?
Is he expecting a call?
Hi, how are you? Good. How are you? I'm good. They're fine.
I
miss you.
What you calling about, buddy?
Very much.
Oh.
Happy Hanukkah.
News?
I'm moving to you.
Oh, you're getting married, I suppose?
I might be getting married next spring. Yeah.
You never said anything.
Off and on for 2 years.
Oh, man.
That's wonderful news.
Oh. Dude, what a question.
Oh, darling, when are you coming back?
I wish I was.
You caught us in the process of choosing the new you for next summer.
And guess what? He's a she.
Speaking of shoes, I'm calling to tell you guys I got engaged.
Wonderful! Mazel tov!
Congratulations.
Mazel
boy.
tov.
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah!
Bye, sweetheart.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
They know about us. How?
Well, the way your dad spoke to me, she made me feel like I was a part of the family.
Oh.
So lucky. My father would have carted me off to a correctional facility.
Woof.
Really does have the best parents, Elio.
Especially in the 80s.
Oliver. Yeah, and I was thinking that too, yeah. Oliver.
Oh, buddy.
I felt that.
Use that to start your own chocolate cartel.
He's gonna become a chocolate candy maker. WW.
Chocolatier.
Willy Wonka.
Who's Willy Wonka?
That's Willy Wonka. This is good visual storytelling right now. I can so feel what he's thinking.
Oh. Oh, buddy. And the fly's back.
It's gotta survive. It can't be outside, John.
Oh, man. Huh. Oh, buddy. What a choice. just leave it on all that emotion.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting way to end the film.
Yeah, what a like as an actor.
It's not a predictable way to end the film in any way.
One, yeah, just like as an actor, just to sit there and live the moment for however long we need. Props to this family. They're just letting him sit and process and feel.
Oh, fantastic acting.
Yeah.
This is where he became a superstar.
It is?
I don't know.
It absolutely is.
He said how I'm feeling right now was all worth it for the memories I'm going to endure for the rest of my life that I had with Oliver.
Yeah.
That's how I felt right there. Oh, boy. That was quite an ending. I've never seen an ending like that.
Oh, I mean, it's just let us luxuriate in the emotionality of the moment.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. It was very good. By the way, if you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, if you don't mind giving us a rating, we'd really appreciate it.
And thank you to all the folks who made this video possible.
Yes, thank you so much.
In the midst of movie and TV show reactions, such a busy schedule around here, who's got time to prep gourmet meals? Well, that's where Factor steps in. Factor is a game changer, delivering chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. It's not just about dinner. They've got your whole day covered with snacks, smoothies, and more. Whether you're into keto, vegan, pescatarian like myself, or just looking for something delicious and healthy, Factory has a variety of meals ready in 2 minutes flat. Imagine the luxury of gourmet meals without the hassle of prep or cleanup. It's like your personal chef, making it easier to eat well amid our busy lives. And the best part, Factor's flexible to fit any schedule. Pick from 6 to 18 meals weekly, adjusting or pausing anytime life gets in the way. It's about making your life easier, giving you control and convenience without compromising on quality. With Factor's Gourmet Plus, even my hectic days get a gourmet touch. No more grocery runs, just pure deliciousness. So you ready to elevate your food game, Reject Nation? Jump into Factor75.com or click below. With Real Rejects 50, you're in for a 50% off treat on your first box. Supporting them helps support the channel, but also supporting your health and time. Dive into the gourmet life, people.
I really enjoyed that film. I mean, from the acting, the cinematography, so many different... Oh, loving memory to Bill Paxton.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
I wonder what the...
I mean, I would imagine he passed away
well,
recently.
certainly the time, but I'm like,
but,
what is the personal connection?
Yeah, but either way, there's just so many components and layers that I really appreciated. I mean, you got genuine characters here, and the chemistry, obviously, between these two is just off the charts. And I just love that this film was not predictable in any way. And, there were just so many things I wasn't sure which way it was going. And I just really found myself so invested just immediately with these characters. And, just Timothée Chalamet. I mean, obviously, whatever you want to say about Armie Hammer off camera. I mean, it is what it is. But like in this film,
in context of the movie.
just in context of the film, his acting and again his chemistry with Timothée Chalamet, like that's the heart of this film. And obviously, I'm going to talk a little bit in a sec as well, the dad and the mom. But the performances by those two and the chemistry, that's like the heart and soul of this film.
Oh,
and
yeah,
what
yeah.
I was so damn invested in.
Yeah.
It was just so beautifully done, and the dialogue in this film too, it just rang to my soul. And I really appreciated too how Armie Hammer's character, at least it felt to me in the beginning when Timothy or Elio rather had first met him. It just felt like spiritually he like resonated with him in a way that was like just he vibed with him and like was able to just get him on a level to where like he inspired him, and I like that spoke to my soul, and I just appreciated that so much, and vice versa too with Oliver. And I also do love that scene where he's like, when did you first know like that you weren't into me? And then he was like, well, I gave you signs, and like when I touched your shoulder and stuff like that, and then made me think of the moment. So yeah, no, there were clear cut signs, but Yeah, again, their chemistry is so phenomenal, and I really appreciate the parents. And you made the comment too, especially. I mean, even today, there's always a fear of like, you know, how your parents are gonna react, and also to the fact that he's 17 as well. I don't know how old. I don't know if they specified
consent in Italy.
Yeah, well, not only that, but I don't know how old Oliver is, but I'm gonna assume
he is not 17.
He's definitely not 17.
He's like
older.
a grad or a master's student.
But
you know,
still, I mean, Elio's. He's basically an adult. He's right there at adult's age. But I appreciate that the parents
what is an adult really?
Yeah, right. But I appreciate that the parents they were just good-hearted human beings, and they cared so much for their son's happiness. They weren't selfish, and just like, hey, we want our son acting this particular way, or we want him being this way. They genuinely cared for their son and his happiness, and I love that. And their acting, again, so phenomenal. And I love, too, like the little hints and details, too, that we get, like the mom. We could see, how she was perceiving those little details, like she knows. And again, it's visual storytelling without us actually hearing the words. Like that's the director trusting the audience. Like we don't need the mom to say anything. We can see visually that she's picking up on little, little details here that she knows that something's going on. And I love that. I love the director and the writers trusting the audience to pick up little things like that. And the dad, obviously we had him buried in his work most of the film. And again, like I said, I had only seen him in Men in Black 3. And as you pointed out, he's a very whimsical character, which I appreciated his performance. But that scene at the end, that was chef's kiss, money scene. Like the way, how he spoke to his son there and said, it's better. That whole exchange, just such powerful acting and wonderful dialogue there. And, what he spoke to his son just deeply resonated with me. Just this whole film just hit me in my soul in such a way I wasn't expecting. And I love this movie so much. And Timothée Chalamet, I already thought he was a very good actor before this. I didn't know he could go to have this kind of range. And he's extremely versatile when it comes to his acting prowess and range. He was just absolutely phenomenal. I got more to say, but Gianizio Montebello,
Yes,
what did you think of the film?
No, I was very enthralled by this. Certainly I remember when it came out, certainly gripped a lot of people. And yeah, it's not the kind of thing where you always wonder what kind of experience you're about to head into, but I don't know. Yeah, I just loved kind of luxuriating in the very intimate slice of life that this movie is, because it's taking you in a few different sort of transportive and very emotionally evocative directions that at first, again, obviously you got to have patience for something that's more in that slice of life mode. But yeah, just the way that it captures that essence of, the fleeting nature of a particularly important summer in your coming of age journey, and especially, having experienced at different points in life, a summer romance of some kind that, is sort of, again, that little fly buzzing around is just the knowledge, I think, that, this is going to end at some point, or circumstances will intervene in such a way that this moment will end, and it makes everything that much more potent and, charged, and you are feeling, in real time, a mixture of, the flurry of emotions that comes with attraction and infatuation, and knowing that feeling is reciprocated, but also the dread, the fear, the worry of the hurt, the pain. And I thought it was a really nicely told, little romance that was well observed. And again, it makes me curious about how they went about making this, how they went about, building the relationships between Elio's family members and, he and Armie Hammer, Chalamet and Armie Hammer, building, whatever foundation that they would have had to have, worked on together to develop the intimacy of the scenes. This was just one of those experiences that is very tactile, and it's you spend the first few moments of the movie looking at all these, classical sculptures and these, very idealized forms and stuff like that. And it's interesting to me that they chose to have this be about, academics and people who are always, on scholarly pursuits, and, the fact that they might be unearthing some kind of statue, and that, again, these are depictions of the human form, and they're all in these interesting poses and positions. It just kind of called my attention to a theme across the movie of like the physical and tactile nature of so many things. And so, yeah, it's like you can feel all the little touches, you can feel the breath, you can feel, those little butterflies and sensations that happen when someone is right up close to you. And I thought, yeah, the way that it luxuriated in those things, as well as just the atmosphere of the location. It's interesting, especially, granted, we're watching this in America, so for I'm sure for Luca Guadagnino this is shooting at home, but here it sort of lends a greater kind of fantastical sheen to that nostalgia, and again, we're in the past, we're in the 80s, so it is a time where, what do we have to do? We can go outside, we can read, we can play some music, we can go for a bike ride together, there's
good old days.
Way different options in terms of like how you spend your time and how you build relationships. And so it was just a fascinating it was fascinating, and I liked that, of course, I think going in that you're going to have this central relationship examined between Oliver and Elio. But I really also just very much appreciated, again, as we've already said, like his mom and dad, I thought were really great. And
wonderful.
And within the relationship between Oliver and Elio, as well as the parents and Elliot, like there's so many relationships happening on screen that have these unspoken components. And I think, that's to me another part of cinema, another part of movie magic, is watching when a piece requires actors to, especially in the parents' position, being like, dad knows, mom knows. They've probably talked about this a bunch, but it's that way in which lovingly he's like, no, I think this is our little secret. Like mom doesn't know. Like the way in which they double speak and look out for each other, or in the case of Elio and Oliver, how they're trying to figure each other out a little bit. I liked all the subliminals that this was working with, and I'm sure too. There's a lot of color coordination and patterns, and some of those come out of the time frame, but also just like it was a movie that constantly had me curious about like, what was the motivation for this choice of shot, because it's got a very sort of lucid and artful way of capturing things and focusing things.
Because when they were at that statue, we had that one single frame long shot where the two of them are separated and they're talking to each other in the distance. And then we roll around, and then they're together.
Yeah, and they pass this giant obstruction between them, and then meet on the other side.
Yeah, and then there was a shot I think it was after they made love for the first time. I could be wrong, but they were in the lake, and then again they were separated by a long shot again, but it was a single take shot. I'm like,
and he's swimming off, doing his laps or whatever.
Yeah, and there were also little nuances and details that I really appreciate and love, like things I wasn't even noticing, like with Oliver, where he was listening to Elio play the piano in the beginning, and he's like, "Wait, why are you playing it like that? Why aren't you playing it like you were with the guitar?" I'm like, I was going way over my. But I mean, clearly, like that's how you knew how invested he was in this guy. Because,
well,
it's
those little bits of. It's almost like the high society. Again, they're all intellectuals and they speak like intellectuals. This kid Elio is being raised by a bunch of intellectuals. So like it almost feels like that version of like horsing around in a way. He's playing the thing and he's like, play it how I want you to play, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna play it this way.
For sure.
And it's before there's even the fully obvious romantic spark, but you can tell they're kind of they're playing in a way.
There's some tension for sure, like sexual tension, romantic tension.
Well, I think play can be a road to dropping guards, so it's sure. Like even if there isn't overt romantic or sexual tension like in that moment, it's definitely a step along that road.
And there was some great exchanges. Like you had that one exchange between the father and Oliver when they were going over like all those Arabic words like apricot and all that, and intellectually like accepted and understood Oliver's point of view and perspective. Like just a great exchange and scene there. Right, just so many wonderful scenes where I just understood these characters' viewpoints. And again, they're not stereotypical characters. They're very genuine, organic characters, and I just extremely got invested in these characters so quickly, and I just loved watching them on screen. And again, another thing I really appreciated about this film was extremely unpredictable. It's one of my biggest. Well, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in films. Like, it doesn't hurt a film when it is a little predictable, as long as I'm enjoying what I'm loving, whether it's the story or the characters.
Well, it's not a plot movie,
Yeah,
it's like
I get that.
You can predict, like, once you realize that this is a romance of some kind.
Yeah.
You can predict the broadest strokes of like, okay, so they're probably going to explore this and it's probably going to end with them parting. But it's not really about that. Yeah. It's like, and everything else that fills in the blanks isn't about, like some big plot contrivance. It's just about watching, these situations that build to a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's, again, cinema has become like a goof word in a way, or a meme word. But like that stuff to me, like I love watching something like this, and I've seen a handful of movies of this variety. Mm-hmm. But it is nice to have something where like the plot isn't the point, and thus like predictability is also just kind of, you can just kind of throw that to the side, because beside those broad strokes, everything else is mostly just about the little nuances and the little details and stuff.
Yeah. No, for sure. Totally agree. Also, too, the music in this movie. Yes, there's a bunch of 80s songs, which, as we know, the movie takes place in 1980.
Was that Sufjan? I gotta know.
It's
either Conor Oberst or Sufjan.
Which we
Stevens.
know the film takes place in 1983, so I loved all the 80s song choices. But I love too that a lot of the score was piano.
A lot of piano,
Maybe I'm just looking at it through a meta lens, but it was almost like, for me, it was almost like
Sufjan Stevens.
It was almost like Elio was like the background composer there, like playing in a way. But I love the choice of using the piano.
It's the flavor of the movie, but at times it does feel like it's the soundtrack in his mind.
Right.
Yeah, especially
that's how I was interpreting it. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially with the way the music coincides with some of the visual edits too, I think bolsters that idea.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, we're gonna check in a second the trivia facts. Maybe I will come across it, but from Timothée Chalamet speaking Italian and French, absolutely phenomenal. And also too, I don't know if that was actually him playing the piano.
Yeah.
It was convincing, whether it was him or not, and it looked amazing. And if it really was him, then, I mean, whether he knew that before or actually learned it for this film, I mean, the man was clearly invested in this role.
I'm going to go out on a limb and
say that he was
actually
playing.
knows how to play.
Yeah, but either way,
because that stuff's hard to. You can't fake that he learned it. But I was starting to think that maybe he does just actually play some instruments, because he's playing the guitar at one point, and I think that's authentic. But especially the piano stuff, and he's like crossing his hand over, not necessarily playing virtuosically, but playing with enough competence that I think he just probably plays a bit.
Yeah,
which is always refreshing, especially as somebody who plays to some extent a few instruments. It always pulls me right out when I'm like, they're not playing at all, So.
And again, just talking about not stereotypical and genuine characters, I really like that the character Marzia. I really like that they gave her a little bit of an arc as well, in terms of like, all right, she'd gotten hurt, which is something she talked about with Elio. They had a nice little fling there, and then after she'd gotten hurt, then she understood what was happening, and she still like saw Elio as a friend, and I love that again, that embrace. Yeah, she genuinely cares about him, and
she's probably oddly enough in a better position to understand what's happening than a lot of other people.
Yeah, no, I thought that was again a lot of tender, beautiful moments in this film.
Yeah, it does make you wonder too, because it is you're in a more fluid, you're in a place in the world that is more open when it comes to just physical expression, or at least that's how the stereotype from America's view is. So yeah, you have a place that's more open and fluid generally, and I did appreciate too that it's like they're also, there's that girl who is interested in Oliver, who's you see them being intimate at a couple points, and then you also have Marcia, and I like the kind of grayness and the nuance of that too, and I feel like we settle on a place in the end where it's weird. It's interesting because they don't give you all the just like definitive answers, and that's kind of like how life is. At this moment he is so affected by this particular relationship that he had with this guy, and it seems like maybe that is where his heart is fully. And whether or not he's gay or bisexual or whatever he actually is, whatever his sexuality actually is, just that beautiful kind of acknowledgement of, hey, I didn't want to get hurt, and she took that risk, but at the same time, and as much as she has right to feel hurt and sad and angry or whatever else about it, like I did appreciate that moment of like, I know you're going through something that a lot of people, as other conversations do, other people are not going to. It might be a hard road for you in this life, so I am here for you, and I care about you, and even if, I loved when she tells him she loves him because it's like, in that moment, that probably means a couple different things. It probably means like, I'm feeling a similar heartache for you that you're feeling for Oliver right now, but also I care about you, and we have clearly, community together. We have, space in each other's lives that isn't as fleeting as a summer could be. And like that moment and the moment with the dad, and the moment when the mom drives him back, like those were three of my favorite moments.
Oh yeah, no, beautiful, tender moments.
Like you really felt the support from the supporting cast.
No, I mean like he's going through a lot of heartache, and it's nice to know he's
growing too.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like that's the other thing is funny for me because like I like Timothée Chalamet fine, but I have often been sitting in movies going like, good performance, but I've seldom found myself really enthralled with the chops. Yeah, we got the backups. I was freaking out about that a minute ago. It's just filled up. But like he's got the chops, as of this. And I often personally, just for me, as just my own self, there are times where I'll watch him and I'll be like, cool. I don't glean a heck of a lot beyond what's being presented to me at the surface. But in this case, I felt a lot beneath the surface, which is kind of what I've been hoping for. Yeah. And I knew that my assessment of Timothée Chalamet wouldn't be complete without this movie, because this did put him on the map, and this is a movie that does require a lot of acting. You have to be intimate. You have to, and especially with as long as the takes are in a lot of these moments, especially and as intimate as everything is, like there had to have been so much, again, prep and opening up and exploring, and again, physicality, and there's just a lot happening, and I came to very much appreciate the performance here, and I was kind of. It was a nice feeling to be like, oh yeah, I really do enjoy his work here. And I can see what other people see. And it's not like I feel like a hater, even though I'm not sitting here being like, oh, he sucks. I'm just, I've been sitting here going, everyone loves this guy, and I want to see what you see, because mostly what I've seen is fine, not. And this, I thought he certainly brought it in a way that gave me pause.
Like we said, now you love him, but also too, like I said, that we talked about it at the beginning of this, but that shot at the end, just really locking in on what he's feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just, again, I love the visual storytelling in that last shot, but it's not a normal shot. That's usually not how you end a film. Just long shot, seeing our protagonist choice. And holding. Yeah. That was a unique and great choice. It's just, I mean, wow.
I've had that drive, man. Like I've had that sit.
Oh yeah,
I've had that sit.
I think there's a lot of relatability.
Where it's everything is tumbling through your mind, and it's the saddest parts, and it's the most joyous parts, and you're smiling because it happened, and you're crying because it's done, and it's like a beautiful nuance to portray.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add before we look up some movie trivia facts.
Pull them up, man. Yeah,
All right.
I just appreciated the filmmaking on display. I really liked the mood. I liked the atmosphere. I thought the cinematography was really rich and warm. I loved the film stock, and especially I think they listed their film stocks, and I think they even denoted that one specific sequence with all the light leaks and stuff when he's, really sort of in that big sort of transitory rush of realizations and emotions and longings and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cast, the direction and all that. I thought
The
this was a
cinematography,
nicely
the
flowing
music,
piece.
the locations, everything was just so beautifully done in this film. Really, really good.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And I will give it credit. Like it is very like. It's a sensual movie, but it's also like a sexual movie in a pretty direct way. And we have grown up during a transition where you're seeing things in this movie depicted, acknowledged, and sometimes literally shown that you might not have without an NC-17 rating only a handful of years ago.
Right.
So like that's always interesting, and it's always interesting to watch a movie embrace those sides of life, because I think in a cinema atmosphere and a shared, especially communal experience, I think we can kind of, at least in America, get awkward about that stuff.
Yeah.
So
do you want to guess what the very first thing is?
He's play piano.
and speaking Italian. So Timothée Chalamet learned to speak Italian and play the classical piano pieces used in this film.
Okay, so you learned it from the movie.
I mean, that was the first thing in my mind. And again, I just love how invested he was to playing this character. I got to imagine when
he had to learn each of the different riffs.
I mean,
he had to learn each different guy's version.
That is, damn, that's investment.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Because part of me was wondering if that was like a prep thing where they were like, oh, he knows how to play this stuff, so hey, play it like this guy. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, this is a really long one. I don't know if I should read that whole thing. It got a lot.
Is there a way to condense the essence of it?
That would be hard to do. But let's go to another one.
Yeah. If only if it wouldn't ruin the experience, I would be like, pick the facts before the movie.
Right.
But
yeah. Well,
for obvious reasons, that doesn't happen.
We can't do that because then we wouldn't give you guys a genuine reaction. Let's see. Oh, on its premiere night, the movie received a 10-minute standing ovation, which was the longest standing ovation ever at the New York Film Festival.
Okay, New York. I was going to say, if it's Cannes, I feel like people be standing and clapping forever.
For everything, right?
I always know it's Cannes season when they're like, 20-minute ovation? This ovation was longer than the movie.
So during the hiking scene up in the waterfall, Elio and Oliver holler with excitement. In actuality, the screams were genuine reactions of discomfort from actors Chalamet and Hammer due to the frequent shocks from stinging nettle on their exposed legs. The entire mountainside was covered in it.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Yeah,
That's commitment.
Part of me too wondered how many things were shot. Yeah, like how many natural reactions they captured, or just like, how much they let the circumstance inform the performances.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a good one.
Here we go.
Director Luca, how do you say the last name?
Guadagnino.
Guadagnino explained in an interview, how he struggled with shooting the scene at the Piave or Piave? The statue.
Sure.
The Piave Memorial, and he said it was Armie Hammer who finally suggested doing it on one shot.
Wow.
A great suggestion.
Not a bad call,
that's
man.
one of my favorite shots
Not
in the
a bad
entire
call.
film.
Very striking choice.
No, I'm glad Armie Hammer came up with that. The entire film, including the opening credits, was shot with a single 35mm lens.
Really? One specific lens. Wow. Not bad. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I can imagine that now.
Oh, André Asimen. I hope I pronounced it. Sorry if I didn't. The author of the source material novel of the same name appears in the movie as Monir. Do you know which character that was?
I don't recall off bat.
Let us know in the comments which character that is. I'll do one.
That's cool. He's in there.
Yeah, I'll do one or two more. Oh, okay. In the book, Elio is 17 years old and Oliver is 24. Timothée Chalamet was 20 years old when the film was shot, while Armie was 29. The film is set in Italy, and the age of consent in the country is 14. Okay. So it was okay.
Oh, he's one of the couple who comes over to their place.
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting. So
is
I
it the
wonder if
one?
this is maybe
the one on the left or the one on the right? Doesn't know.
I am not certain.
It might be the one on the left because it looks like the guy on that picture there. It might be that. I don't know. All right, let me do one more for you guys.
Yeah, I think he's in the lighter, the not pink suit, I believe. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Let's see. We'll get a spoiler one because those always have lots of likes.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, the most spoilery comment trivia fact you can find. Let's go. You gotta live up to the mantle, Andrew. Let's go. What do you got?
Let's see.
Is it better to speak or die right now? Speak.
Okay. Regarding the peach scene.
Let's go.
Director Luca.
There's a peach scene.
Yeah.
What a peach scene?
Went to Timothée Chalamet and told him that he had tried masturbating with a peach himself, and found that it was indeed possible to do so. Therefore, he thought they should do the scene. Chalamet responded that he had also tried and agreed to do the scene.
Wow. Been missing out on my peach exploration in this life, I guess.
If I ever meet Timothée Chalamet, I will hand him a peach.
Have to go.
Sir, here you go.
I didn't realize
Enjoy.
this was as common of an occurrence.
Yeah.
As,
I wonder if
that's
Jason
good to
Biggs
know.
watched that scene and went,
He did.
Good job.
Jason Biggs makes sure to keep up with any and all food fornication.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, interesting fact. But no, great movie. It was, like I said, very beautifully done. I love the relationship between the two, and also too the relationship between the parents and Marzia. It was just so genuine, so beautiful. I was so invested in these characters, the music, all the locations. There was just all the flies that were included in the film. So many
damn flies.
The MVPs of the film. So many beautiful components and layers to this film and nuances. And like I said, this film just really spoke to me, went deep into my soul, and I just love everything about this movie. Is just, and the acting by both Timothée and Armie.
Oh yeah,
just really good.
Very
They had
strong.
such fantastic chemistry, such great direction, and I love the cinematography in this film, and also too that they were using a 35mm lens the entire film. Such interesting facts. Do you have any final thoughts?
It's an interesting. I mean, I don't know exactly what their rig was like and all that stuff, but it's an interesting choice. Having that one particular lens, and I feel like that would put you in a place where you can get some interesting looking focus, but you're not always like so. Your depth of field isn't always so shallow that everything is just blurred out everywhere else. Like, it's
shallow.
It's interesting. Yeah. There you go. It was a good one. I liked it. But it's interesting, when a restriction like that is either imposed or chosen or just, part of a construction of a piece. It's always interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know in the comments section. Is this Timothée Chalamet's best performance? I mean, I'd say it's right up there if it's
I would
not.
say so.
What do you think of this film in general? Are there other films like this you'd like to see Giannitzio, myself, or anyone else on the team react to? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And we're excited for Timothy's next film. Can't wait to see that. And love you guys. Be well. See you next time.
Peace.